Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amelia Adams. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing to my channel. So today's video, I'm definitely going to tell you guys about my first deal and what my paycheck looked like. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for subscribing. So I'm going to go over my paycheck. And for my first deal, I did represent the buyer side and the seller side. So right now I'm going to have you guys look at the buyer side and then I'll go over the listing side. All right, so as you can see right here, this represents the buyer side, deal 1 of 2. The total price of the home was $80,000. So let me first tell you guys that I thought that this was bad because I was like, oh, it's my first house. It's only $80,000. But in the state of New Jersey, you have to do 3 deals before you can get out of coaching because you have to pay them at least 25% wherever you go. No matter what, you have to pay your coach or your mentor 25% before you can get out of the coaching program. So for me, once I realized that I was going to be doing 2 deals and I was going to be losing 25%, I was like, it's not that bad because I'm losing so much money paying to my brokerage, to my coach. So I rather do this, get the small deals out the way rather than the big deals. So the commission that I should have been paid was $22.50. So let me break down everything and show you exactly what I got paid. So if you look down here, here's my gross. $1687.50, and my gross commission check is the amount made out to Keller Williams from the closing. If I was doing an outside deal such as a referral, it would go right here. So that's why you see that this space is made blank because the referral portion would go right here on this line. Down below, we're going to jump to our gross commission income. That is going to be this line over here, $1687.50. Your gross commission income. This is the number recorded on your 1099. So that's when you file at the end of the year for all of the sales that you have done. So next I want to show you my company split. That would be right here. So you see 70 and 100%. I get 70% and my company gets 30%. It just says 100 here because 100 minus 70 would be 30%. So here would be my split right here. This is my split of commission after the company dollar is paid. So $1181.25 is what I'm paid after the split. Next, we have the associate royalty. So this is $101.25. An associate royalty is the 6% that you pay to KW. So really, you're paying 36%, which isn't bad. And that's calculated off of your gross commission income, this number right here, with a fiscal year cap of $3,000. Now, fiscal year is from the time you started to your anniversary. So I started June 1st, 2021. So my fiscal year will be June 1st, 2022. So the next thing I want to go over is your net commission. That is going to be right here. That's what you net. And that's after the company and royalties are deducted. So you get this number here after company royalties and the company dollars are deducted. So I'm down to 1080 already. Here are my deductions. Deductions just mean that if you want to take out 15 or 20%, I decided to take out 20% because I don't want to owe Uncle Sam. I rather have a lot more left over at the end of the year than not enough. So word of advice, always take out at least 20%, but I'm not an accountant. Do what you want at your own discretion. I did 20%. And after all the fees and everything are taken out, this is what I came home with, $742.50. Now keep in mind that this is still 1 of 2 portion of the check. This is not my whole check. This is just a portion of the check. The company commission is also listed here, $506.25. that company dollar amount paid towards your cap. So the cap is $16,000. What that means is once you put $16,000 in a bucket, you then get to keep 100% of your commission. So I've already put $506.25 into the bucket. Last, the company commission, which is right here. That total amount is paid to the office. That's the company dollar plus the royalty. So that would be the company commission right here. So that's just one portion of my deals. I know you're probably watching this and you guys are like, damn, she didn't get paid anything, but I've been closing other deals. So this is just the first deal. So here's the second half of the commission. This is the listing side. So I'm going to go over this one as I did the first. Gross commission, which is made out to Keller Williams from the closing. Down below, we have the gross. $19,1250, and this gross commission amount is to the agent, which is me. If you're on a team, this will be your gross amount after your team split. Again, I am not on a team, so I'm an individual agent, so I don't have to pay any additions, or my number doesn't look too crazy because I'm not on a team. Below here is for outside referrals. If I was referred this deal by somebody else, this is where it would go. Next, we have our gross commission income, $19,1250. This is very important because this is the amount that's going to go on your 1099. It's recorded, so when you do taxes, you can add up all of your gross commission income to see how much you made for the actual year. Next things next is the associate split, or excuse me, the company split. 70-30. Here's my split of the commission after the company dollar is paid, and that's this number here, $1338.75. Next, we have the associate royalty of $114.75. The royalty is paid to KW. It's 6% calculated off of the gross commission income with the fiscal year at a cap rate of $3,000. So right now, I've only put in $114.75. Next thing we have is the net commission of $12.24. The net commission is after the company dollar and royalty are deducted. Below here, you're going to see deductions. That's going to be $532.50. That is, again, any deductions that will go in here is Realtor.com charges, KW Cares, donations, dues, family reunion, etc. I personally paid my taxes, so I have the bookkeeper pull out my taxes each deal so that I don't see this money, and I do 20% because, again, I don't want to owe at the end of the year, so I take out a little bit more each time because I'm not a person who likes to do taxes quarterly. I would rather just save it for one time at the end of the year, so that's my deductions given there. Here's the associates a check. So $691.50. This is the amount that is distributed to me. You can get a check or you can get direct deposit. With real estate, I'm kind of old school. I like getting the check and depositing at some point in time. I'm not always in a rush to cash my checks. I know some people call me crazy, but no worries. Next thing, we have the company commission of $573.75. The company dollar amount is paid towards your cap. Basically, what this means in a fiscal year, which is from June 1st of 2021 to 2022, I have to fill this bucket up to $16,000. So right now I have $573.75 plus whatever is in the last bucket. So I think I've already put in a little over $1,100. Once I climb to $16,000, I will then own 100% of my commission. And finally, the total amount that's paid to the office is going to be $688.50. This is how much I paid towards my office. So that comes from the company commission and it comes from my royalty. You put that together and this number here, that's how we get the pay to KW. So let's see what my actual check was. So we have $691.50, and I believe the other check was $742.50. All in all, about $1,434 home on my first deal, bringing me with 2 transactions out of 3. So that just means I have one more deal before I get out of coaching. So my total commission check was $1,434. No, it probably doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm not too mad about it because honestly, it was a learning experience and I got to represent both buyer and seller on my first deal. This is not my only 2 deals. I'm actually already out of the coaching program, but I just wanted to give you guys a full video on what a paycheck looks like after deductions, after taxes, because a lot of people, they post close, but nobody talks about the back end of real estate. So all in all, my commission check was $1,434. Some people are like, oh my gosh, girl, you didn't make any money. But I did. I only paid the bare minimum to my coach and to my office. Now, if I would have closed a $500,000 deal on a 3% commission, and let's just say I was at 100%, I would own $15,000. But $15,000 subtracted from 30% and 25%, that only would have left me with about $6,700. So just know that just because you do a small deal does not mean that it's a bad thing. Remember, you have people to pay. So the more deals you close, the faster and quicker you get to your 100% commission. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.